Good morning, you lovely lot. Right, welcome back to the channel. Today I am somewhere epic. I am at the Lincoln Showground for the season finale of the Warner Show. So yeah, really random. Didn't know I was coming. Just figured it out last week and thought I'd come down and have a little look around before I fly out to Turkey next week. And look who I'm here with.
Hey.
Hey. Here we go. Oh, my fat head's in the way. First things first, there might be loads of motorhomes down there, might be loads of accessories, but that ain't the important thing. We need food. Just having a little look around so far, and I mean, I haven't got around hardly any of it, but there is a lot more going on than normal, than other shows I've been to for the summer. There's loads and loads of trade stands. There's loads of food stands. I mean, we're just outside the coffee one here, grabbing a coffee, and there's loads of cakes. And but the amount of motorhomes that are here, amazing amount of motorhomes. So yeah, gonna have a little look at them and see if we can find something. But I'm definitely really leaning towards the A-Class. A-Class, big, heavy, lots of space, and I need a garage. I need a garage for my bike and my fishing gear. Right, coffee time. Now, I'm not normally a hot drink person. You know me, Pepsi Max all the way. But I've decided to have one of these. It's called what is it called, Linz? A cortada? A cortada, which is basically an espresso shot with milk and a little bit of cheeky vanilla syrup. It looks brilliant, because I don't really want a massive drink to drink. I just want to wake up. Oh, that's a bit naughty, that is. That's going to wake me up a bit. Ready to hunt some food. This, now Steve's just tried it. It's rum. It's won an award, and Steve's face got screwed up, so we thought we'd film my reactions. Here we go.
But it is smooth enough just to have a little smile, right? Yeah. I know, it's pretty amazing, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's quite a kick to it.
There you go.
Maroon.
65% strength, guys. Here we go.
Here we go.
We're sending George back to the camper van now, aren't we?
Yeah.
Gold medal winner. I've got to knock it back, she says.
Nice.
I love these places because obviously where there's people, there's food. Where there's food, there's me. And there's loads of stuff going on. Trust me to find a cheese stall. They've actually got a cheese which is called Sticky Toffee Tastic. And I've tried it and it's really weird, but it's not bad. With like a sweet digestive, it'll be really good. Do you know, it's not a real shame, but it is a bit of a shame that I'm going away straight after this. So Sunday I'm leaving the motorhome and I'm heading straight to the airport hotel. Now, this stall here has got the sausages and the burgers and the black pudding, and then there's a cheese stall back there. I'd love to buy it all, but I'm not going to be around, and I'm turning the fridge off and turning everything off. So I can't really buy it and keep it, which is a bit of a pain because I really want to buy it all. Look at this, sweet chili chicken with rice. Oh yeah, got to be done at the banana leaf. This is my new electric bike from Cyrusher. It's called the Komodo, and yeah, it's for chunkies like me. Takes 150 kilos. I've only had it for a day and a half, so it isn't a full comprehensive review, but you know, first day and a half on it, it's absolutely banging. Yeah, I mean, I've been looking for a bike for a while, so can't really have one of the folding ones, but this one, so far so good, it's a dream. Look, I am in A-Class heaven right now. Well, it's a double-edged sword. I mean, they're all kind of new. they're not exactly cheap, but they are amazing to look at. I mean, they've got some serious models here. There's loads of stock. Now, through this year, obviously because of COVID and everything, there has been a real lack of stock on a lot of these shows and a lot of these meets. But this one, yeah, they've really pulled it out of the bag. There is a lot of stock. So let's get stuck in. Right, so having a little look around. This is a Niesman. It's got a nice transverse bed at the back, which is nice. We've got the toilet shower. That's a nice shower. Then we've got the lounge area, which is nice. And then we've got the actual bed drop down as well. That is all kind of ticking the boxes. And I think it's got a nice garage at the back. It's not too expensive. Sorry guys, I'll come out.
No, I gathered what you were doing.
Yeah, thank you very much. So this is it. And yes, it has got a big garage. That looks nice. Let's have a look at the tech sheet. So the price is £42,000, and there's the tech sheet. So that's not too bad. So 2009, so it's in the year above what I want. Right-hand drive. I'd prefer left-hand drive, just because then I get a door and I get the door, and I'm gonna have to use the tolls then quite easy without having to shuffle over. Right, so walking around the show, and I've just come across the gas bank, and I looked at them and I thought, hang on, that's safe fill. They look very similar to safe fill, but they have really changed in a really positive way, because if you look here, there's two daisy chained in, and they run to an external filling point, which is absolute game changer. I love safe fill because they're translucent. You can see with the torch at the side, you can see how much is in them. They're brilliant. They're absolutely brilliant. They were one of the best purchases I ever made for my motorhome to get away from the price of colour. Now, the one downside to them is some forecourts get a bit twitchy, get a bit nervous when you open the door and you start filling them up. That is what has happened. I've had that a few times in the past. Not as much, not too much, but it does happen. Now, what these guys have done at a gas bank, they are also safe fill resellers, but they've changed the tops. So that one's got the connection, so it's a normal connection, say a colour connection, which is what we've all got. But this part here, you run a line in, which goes to the external filling point, which you can then fit on the outside of your motorhome. You pull up to the station, plug it straight in, and you are not going to get any hassle whatsoever. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. It's a great system. I spoke to Mario, we've been chatting about it quite a lot. And I'm going to head down to, they're based in Leicester? Yes, we are. Yeah, based in Leicester. So I'm going to, once I get back from my holiday and that, I'm back on the road, we're going to meet up. I'm going to go down to their workshop. They're going to show me all the products, go through everything, and we'll probably install one and see how it works. And yeah, I still fully advocate safe fill, but this is safe fill next level. And whilst I'm still here, they've got something else to show me, and it's been on like the TV shows and that a lot, like the £1 Million. I'm pretty sure it's on the £1 Million Motorhome and all that. The kind of toilets where they're the incinerator toilets. Now, I know as soon as I said that, everyone's thinking cost and electricity. Now, cost, yeah, that is still there. There is quite a high cost, but these ones, the Cinderella, I love the name, Cinderella. And then just under there is the burn chamber. You use the bags. But this one, now if you are in the market for an incinerator toilet, this one can run on gas. Does it use any electricity when it is on gas? So there's two separate models. One runs on electricity, one runs on gas. And the gas one will use approximately 100 grams of gas, LPG and all that's fine, yeah? Yeah, per flush. So now, I mean, I've got a 7.5 kilo bottle, so that would be like 75 flushes. Takes 3 minutes to burn. Now that, again, I know the price. This is about £4,000. If you are in the market for it, then money isn't the issue. But electricity might be, because you would need a lot of electricity to burn these things. Do you know how much electricity they use if you are on electric? 1.2 kilowatts per flush. You couldn't use the electricity one off grid. You really couldn't. You couldn't have enough solar. You couldn't have enough batteries. So, but now there's a gas option. That is something to look at if you are in the market for an incinerator toilet. So there we go. Right, so at the Warner shows, they're known for their entertainment, what they provide in the evening, and this is the queue. As you can see behind me, it's huge. That's the entrance there. As you can see, it is a long queue. I mean, it just keeps going. Look, we're nearly at the end. We're nearly at the end. There we go, there's the end of the queue. Oh, look at these geese. I love geese flying. Look at that. The geese flying. I said to Em and Lou once, we was all around a fire at campfire, I was like, geese, I really like geese flying over. I really do like it. And she's like, ooh, geese. She really mocked me for that. Right, so that is pretty much the end of the show. I've had a little look around some motorhomes. Not many have really taken my fancy. There's been some really expensive ones here, which I've had a look at, but I don't really want to go in and look at them because I know I can't buy them. I mean, they're like 100 grand, 150 grand. I'm like, they're amazing, but yeah, I can't buy them. So I'm not going to punish myself. But I've been having a great time riding around on the old Cyrusher bike. It's been brilliant whilst I've been using it this weekend. Massive thanks to Cyrusher for sending it out to me. I'll be doing a detailed review soon. And if you do want to check them out, I'll put a link in the description and hopefully I should have a discount code. If I have, I'll put it up on here now. So, but like I say, I'll give it a full review at some other point when I've gone down loads of rivers and driven it miles and miles and miles. But yeah, now I'm heading to Turkey. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure you check out this one and this one, because if I say so myself, they've got me in, so they're bangers. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Bye. Oi.